Welcome to another day of wisdom and life transformation. Today, we start with an inspiring quote from Rumi. Your task is not to seek for love, but merely to seek and find all the barriers within yourself that you have built against it. This quote isn't about searching for love in places or people, it's about introspection, about peeling back the layers of our own selves. It's about understanding the walls we've erected within us that hinder the flow of love. This wisdom from Rumi shifts our perspective. The pursuit of love, so often portrayed as an outward journey, is truly an inward one. We're encouraged to seek within ourselves to discover and dismantle the barriers we've built against love. It speaks to the power of self-love, the kind of love that strengthens us, that makes us whole. So it's clear that the journey to love starts from within us. Now let's immerse deeper into this concept. Understanding and accepting ourselves is the foundation of wisdom and the first step towards love. This is a truth that resonates through the ages, echoing in the words of philosophers, poets, and thinkers alike. Wisdom intertwines with love in its many forms. Love, the universal yearning, the quest that occupies countless songs, stories, and artworks throughout history. It can take on the form of romantic love, familial love, platonic love, and the often overlooked yet profoundly important self-love. Each form is unique, yet they all spring from the same root, the ability to accept and appreciate oneself and others. Now you might ask, what role does wisdom play in all of this? Well, wisdom is the light that illuminates the path to love. It helps us recognize the barriers we've constructed within ourselves that prevent us from experiencing love to its fullest extent. These barriers could be fear, insecurity, or even past trauma. Wisdom helps us confront these barriers, understand them, and ultimately overcome them. Consider this. A person who struggles with self-doubt might find it hard to love themselves. They might constantly seek validation from others, which could hinder their ability to form healthy relationships. But when this person gains the wisdom to recognize their self-worth, they start to dismantle the barrier of self-doubt. They learn to love themselves, and in turn, they can love others more freely and fully. This example illustrates how wisdom and self-love are not just connected, but are actually two sides of the same coin. You can't have one without the other. Wisdom brings about self-love, and self-love in turn fosters wisdom. It's a continuous, symbiotic relationship. So wisdom and self-love are not separate entities but interconnected facets of our existence. Let's explore this further. Remember, the journey to self-love begins with understanding and accepting ourselves. And in this journey, wisdom is our guiding light, leading us towards a life filled with love in all its glorious forms. The journey to self-love is an internal one, filled with introspection and self-discovery. Our lives are often filled with external pursuits, wealth, success, recognition. But the most important journey we can embark on is the one that takes us within ourselves. This is the journey of introspection and self-discovery, the journey to self-love. Why is this journey so crucial? Because it is the path that leads to the removal of barriers, the barriers we have unknowingly built against love, against our very selves. It's the road to understanding our true essence, our strengths and weaknesses, our passions and fears. And it's in this understanding that we find the key to self-love. But how do we navigate this path? The answer lies in wisdom. Wisdom is the compass that guides us on this journey within. It helps us to question, to reflect, to learn from our experiences. It allows us to see ourselves from a broader perspective and recognize our worth beyond our flaws and failures. Consider, for example, the story of the caterpillar. Blind to its potential, it sees only a life bound to the ground. But with time, it undergoes a transformation, emerging as a butterfly, free to explore the skies. This transformation is not an external change, but an internal one. It's a journey of self-discovery, of realizing its inherent potential, its true worth, and it's this realization that empowers the butterfly to embrace its newfound freedom. Similarly, we too can embark on this journey of transformation. We too can use wisdom to recognize our inherent worth, to break free from the chains of self-doubt and self-criticism, and to soar high in the skies of self-love. As Tina Lifford said, when you know yourself, you are empowered. When you accept yourself, you are invincible. Embrace this wisdom and embark on this journey within. Remember, the journey to self-love is not a destination, it's a continuous process. It's about making a commitment to ourselves, to constantly learn, grow, and evolve. And as we do so, we not only find love for ourselves but also spread that love to the world around us. Today, we explored the profound wisdom in the words of Rumi and Tina Lifford, and the power of self-love. We dug into the idea that love is not something to be sought externally, but a treasure to be unearthed from within our hearts. We learned that the barriers we construct against love are the very obstacles we must seek and dismantle. We also discovered that knowing and accepting oneself is a powerful form of empowerment. It's not just about being invincible in the face of external challenges, but about being resilient in the silent battles we wage within. In essence, wisdom and self-love are intertwined, each feeding into and enriching the other. Our shared journey today was a step towards recognizing and nurturing that wisdom and self-love within us. Thank you for joining us on this journey towards wisdom and self-love. Remember to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon for more such enlightening content. Until next time, seek wisdom, embrace self-love.